What it do, nigga? What it do, nigga? What I'm saying? It's ViciousV, nigga. Yeah, three finger down gang, nigga. Slap star, nigga. Real Richmond in this motherfucker. Whoa, swag. What's happening, nigga? What's happening, nigga? You know what I'm saying? We get back to the roots on this one, nigga. Slap star the entertain gang, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing with these bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just sliding through the rich on a hot Sunday day, and I would've murked that nigga, but his kids are no way. If you ain't about no money, then bitch you in no way. Bought a new neck and wrist, keep the wrist in the way. Gotta drop them lead Jones, cause they all in no way. Let me be Pacific, nigga, you in no way. Know some niggas wanna kill me, but it won't be today. I can see them snakes coming, put the cash in their face. I'm fishing they look like I made a milli today. Yeah, made a milli today. ViciousV LaFleur, made a milli today. Whoa, yeah, a milli today. Better think twice, nigga. These streets ain't nothing nice, nigga. Shoot you like dice, niggas saying fuck the 3-strike system. Hall of Fame, Jake Rice, a boss, I've been paying the price. No strings attached, not a kite. I'm really out taking flights because I'm trying to chase a wraith while you in a bitch face. Boy, I'm being led the way, but you ain't trying to elevate. Checking in on real estate, it's time to relocate. Straight from scratch, I made the cake while you still trying to learn to bake. Foreign wits my only make, I'm copping bags out of state. I brought the wrist out today, just a shot in their face. Eyes on me like artifacts, I speak on facts, not a fake. I really got expensive taste, that filet me on steak. You can't talk leadership when you ain't leading shit, nigga. You can't talk about investing when you ain't invest shit, nigga. You can't preach about no money when you ain't made none, nigga. Need to quit all that flexing, you ain't Hulk Hogan, nigga. Money really can't fold, in the lane on my own. Told the bitch carry on, if she ain't bring nothing home. King of the rich, King Kong, make money move in Hong Kong. Drop them niggas, move on, like Kevin Gates got 2 phones. I'm just sliding through the rich on a hot Sunday day, and I would've murked that nigga, but his kids are no way. If you ain't about no money, then bitch you in no way. Bought a new neck and wrist, keep the wrist in the way. Gotta drop them lead Jones, cause they all in no way. Let me be Pacific, nigga, you in no way. Know some niggas wanna kill me, but it won't be today. I can see them snakes coming, put the cash in their face. I'm fishing they look like I made a milli today. Yeah, made a milli today. ViciousV LaFleur, made a milli today. Whoa, made a milli today. 10 toes, big grounded on something like tree stumps, nigga. Currently make 6 figures on something like Cat Planet, nigga. Transfer packs from the Pacific to the Atlantic, nigga. Try to cop that ice the same type as sink the Titanic, nigga. Shout out my blood swagger, got my back like backpacks, nigga. I'm the one that kidnapped all of them, put her on the tracks, nigga. You rag niggas riding Popeye quick to save a bitch, nigga. I'm on my Ice Cube shit, today's a good day, nigga. I'm just sliding in the rich on a hot Sunday day, and I would've murked that nigga, but his kids are no way. If you ain't about no money, then bitch you in no way. Bought a new neck and wrist, keep the wrist in the way. Gotta drop them lead Jones, cause they all in no way. Let me be Pacific, nigga, you in no way. Know some niggas wanna kill me, but it won't be today. I can see them snakes coming, put the cash in their face. I'm fishing they look like I made a milli today. Yeah, made a milli today. ViciousV LaFleur, made a milli today. Whoa, made a milli today.
Royal, stop playing with these niggas.
Wrist gang, nigga. You know what I'm saying? 3 finger down, nigga. It's real Richmond, nigga. Yeah. ViciousV. Y'all do the opposite. What y'all do, I do the opposite. Yeah, nigga. My foot on these niggas' neck, boy. Ain't no playtime, nigga. Yeah. I'm the one that takes a bag, you do the opposite. You rather chase a bitch, I do the opposite. If I get blurp, I keep my mouth shut. You rap niggas do the opposite. I'm the one that chase a bag, you do the opposite. You rather chase a bitch, I do the opposite. If I get blurp, I keep my mouth shut. You rap niggas do the opposite. Yeah. Niggas off that Rick again. All about my traction, that's Michelin. My pops told me never fold, never bend. But if a nigga come for me, I gotta commit that sin. I'd rather buy a yacht than a yacht master. These niggas hustle too backwards. Copping wicks but not a house, that is too backwards. I ain't tripping off you dumb bastards. Went and did the dirt by my lonely. So I ain't gotta worry about niggas telling on me. I never leave the house without that felon on me. If you ain't never post my shit, boy, you ain't the homie. I'm the one my section fucking with. What you niggas, it's the opposite. EA with that stick move. Leave these hoes thirsty, boy, I got the juice. I'm the one that takes a bag, you do the opposite. You rather chase a bitch, I do the opposite. If I get blurp, I keep my mouth shut. You rap niggas do the opposite. I'm the one that takes a bag, you do the opposite. You rather chase a bitch, I do the opposite. If I get blurp, I keep my mouth shut. You rap niggas do the opposite.
Royal, stop playing with these niggas.
Doubling back on the same beat on y'all niggas, man. You rap niggas get on my motherfucking level, nigga. ViciousV, nigga. Yeah, ayy, fall all on me. You get murked, homie. Nigga. Ayy, fall all on me. You get murked, homie. Ayy, fall all on me. Yeah, you get murked, homie. Ayy, fall all on me. Yeah, nigga. You get murked, homie. Took more hammers than a priest with a crucifix. Y'all niggas turned down, we the ones that's lit. Hoes talk that gang shit like they won't get it. Had them sticks at your door like they came to visit. The ops keep it more real than your friends. This gave the preacher 10%, forgive me for my sins. Niggas threw me off the deep end like I couldn't swim. Now I'm on a murder spree, cleaning blood up on my hands. Gold told me only focus on exams. Get a bitch, it's all about her green like the green M&M. Ain't nobody calling shots to me, nigga, I'm the man. Trying to hit some work, collect the interest on the back end. Whole clip to his brain, make it slop out. Don't give a fuck about what his mama talking about. Cause we them niggas that's gonna slide up and clear it out. Y'all them niggas that's about that you ain't gonna be about. Can't expect different results with the same hustle. I'd rather send a bitch, you niggas rather cuddle. My chain got gigs, bitch, excuse the puddle. The king of the rich ain't heard no rebuttal. Ayy, fall all on me. You get murked, homie. Ayy, fall all on me. You get murked, homie. Ayy, fall all on me. Yeah, you get murked, homie. Ayy, fall all on me. You get murked, homie. Ayy, fall all on me. You get murked, homie. Ayy, fall all on me. You get murked, homie. Yeah. ViciousVi. Talk about these hoes real quick. These hoes. Yeah. Little broke bitch. You gets no dope, bitch. Hey, pass that Henny over here, man. Yeah, let's get it. Check. A nigga like me play his position, never tricking on the opposition. This ViciousV coming at you with the written, the real I'm spitting. While you running around thinking that you got me, until the haters tryna copy, blast you. Put you in a hot seat, got me, half you. Cry into your mouth, tryna act like that you one in a million. Drop, just like I do these hoes if they catch feelings. Let it sink in deep, I'm talking fathoms. Just remember it was E that played out. Not far from the tree, fell the apple. After that pop, commence and push your thirst like snap. Think your pretty face gon' make your ass rich, bitch. A hoe like you need her ass kicked quick. And how you tryna talk your bills preaching to the choir? I would lyric. Kill 31st Michael Myers. Run around here like you.
But you's a house.
Instead of flicks and sexy pose, got you thinking
You mine. But you's a house.
ain't got time for no broke bitch
That
gets
no
dog.
They get no doubt.
Check. Hey,
So when I come through smashing, no shaking bake, baby. And if all you worse a pretty face, I just insert dick and shake. Hey, so no, you cannot eat up off this dinner plate. Let it penetrate and eat you until you disintegrate. Damn. Hey, I'm tired of these no moral bitches that copy and just idolize these Instagram bitches and these old can't cook and can't clean bitches. Please, hey, now down on your knees. Let me fill you up. A1 protein. You all for attention. That's a lack of self-esteem. Trying to hit 1,000 likes in the fucking jeans. And you got no action. You just rather talk your dreams. And them horses want you to return the weed. And all I'm trying to say, if the shoe fits, wear it. Just know, bitches like you ain't worth jack.
Around here like you.
Yeah, hey, but you's a hoe.
Insta flicks and sexy pose got you thinking
You mine. But you's a hoe.
ain't got time for no broke bitch.
That no dog. They get no doubt. Cause you's a hoe. Yeah. ViciousV. I dedicate this to that bitch out there in Jamaica. Thought I was old tricking ass nigga or something. Nigga, this ViciousV, nigga. Real fucking Richmond.
We taking notes.
Hey, I'm high. Yeah, high. Slap star. You in the tank gang. I'm higher than the sky. Stoned out. Higher than the sky. Stoned out. High. Higher than the sky. Yeah. High. Higher than the sky. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. ViciousV, yeah. I'm super stoned out. I like that thing moist, not super dry. Super dry that I don't do. What you doing great, that's what you won't do. Stoned out, blowing clouds out the sunroof. Tell her to back it up and move it up. And what she did, backed it up to move this up. Forgot her name, so I nicknamed her Jane Doe. All I knew was that she stayed in Palo Alto. Now I can be your weed man, how you stoned like granny. You want the planet, sitting on Neptune famished. We young, living wild and free, that's what we're saying. I'm getting money, the real Cali Ray, City. The north side makes me coming from the nitty gritty. Don't talk about my city, real rich. I take the blunt, hold it in, don't even exhale. How you feeling good like an exhale? Down and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up.
Yeah, I think I'm stoned out. I'm chilling with my nigga Slap Star in the trap house. Smoking on zips and the purple got me open. Sipping on the lean, got me leaning sideways. Now I'm slipping and I'm falling and I can't get up. My nigga handed me the ball, I'm about to toke it up. Steady smoking all day, steady smoking in my dream. True stoners really know what I mean. Always on my trippy shit, Mary Jane got the benefits. Easy mind and relax yourself, feel like you on cloud. Not Mary Jane be the reason why I stay high. To elevate my mind, fly ENT, forever living young. Living young, living young, living young, living young. I said fly ENT, forever living young. Living young, living young. Shut down.
I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up.
Mama call a doctor, I think I need a fix. Do the stay stone, these other niggas shit bricks. Tell Mary Jane, put a pussy on my lips. I get money out of ass, yeah, I'm on the shit list. Red cup sipper like a big booty stripper. And if we talking money, see, baby, that's what we differ. Real nigga, and if she let me hit it, I'ma split it like a swisher. Now roll up, I'm smoking J's, getting paid from the Golden State. I'm too high anyway, so I let him hate. 28 grams on my dinner plate. I feature bitch dick and Mary Jane. I slip and fall in the pussy, I can't get up. I'm like a nanny with these cookies, I bake shit up. No role model, just a Rolling Stone blowing clones. Kids, don't try this at home.
I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up. I'm stoned out and I can't get up. I'm slipping and falling and I can't get up.
We taking over.
Any streets chasing paper, running from them hollow tips. Fuck with that thumb across the neck, sleepy hollow shit. Might slide in the DMs for the fuck of it. My bitch find out she gon' be mad, I ain't having it. I keep them double cups cut, now watch my gangster lean. I might bend a block, slap Mac Dre and something clean. Them bitches loving, I do it for the fuck of it. Don't care who hatin', get that money doubled up quick. I flew to the A, strip clubs in the Bay is whack. Walked in dressed in all black, return of the Mac. Because she did me wrong, so I'ma drop a hit and might hit her cousin up and get her the dick. I do it for the fuck of it. My swag, she feeling it. Took her till a telly, peel her panties off her curvy hips. Index finger to your lips. Don't tell her so. I had her soul when she seen the stars in the row.
Blow a whole stack for the fuck of it. Yeah, run up on the hater for the fuck of it. Pop a couple bottles in the club for the fuck of it. Only live once, so I'ma do it for the fuck of it. I just might blow a whole stack for the fuck of it. Just might do my dad for the fuck of it. I might cop them new checks for the fuck of it. Only live once, so I'ma do it for the fuck of it.
Yeah. Do the day, you know I like my money longer. And my flow nasty, like bong water. My blunt's larger, my circle smaller. If you got circles in your circle, you niggas just targets. Open up the market, I be thinking smarter. I just whip the whole dolphin, my wrist is water. My team be ballin', no Quincy Carter. The only time I fall is early October, late August. Duda gon' do what Duda do, who the fuck is you? No cockadoo, but we chasing chickens and rented coops. I'm 100 proof, my money grew, I think it's through the roof. I fuck a bitch and tell her go and watch my YouTube. Yeah, I'ma do it for the fuck of it. Do the day, I'm the one you shouldn't be fucking with. Double cups got me leaning off a cup of sip. I do it for the hoes, cause you know they loving it.
Blow a whole stack for the fuck of it. Yeah, run up on the hater for the fuck of it. Pop a couple bottles in the club for the fuck of it. Only live once, so I'ma do it for the fuck of it. I just might blow a whole stack for the fuck of it. Just might do my dance for the fuck of it. I might cop them new checks for the fuck of it. Only live once, so I'ma do it for the fuck of it.
Selling dreams to these hoes' minds for the fuck of it. You only live once. Get the money, fuck the sucker shit. I really be spending, balling out and shit. Like really get that money just to blow it on the whip. She baby get the cash too. She just want the tattoo. Sliding in that panda, make her really want that bamboo. Everything saucy though, living like a king, bro. Real rich city vet, stacking up the poker chips. Really lighting up the wrist. Can you niggas feel the mess? From the way I'm sneezing, all these hundreds attitudes, kids. I really just believe that it's really all on the bitch. Candy on the paint of the Chevy, come and take a flick. Money in the duffel hole, watch the clip shuffle, bro. The way I'm rocking out, got these bitches wanna love me though. She keep a nigga icy, like we playing in the fucking snow. Standing on the bar with some bottles, hollering yo.
Just might blow a whole stack for the fuck of it. Yeah, run up on the hater for the fuck of it. Pop a couple bottles in the club for the fuck of it. Only live once, so I'ma do it for the fuck of it. I just might blow a whole stack for the fuck of it. Just might do my dance for the fuck of it. I might cop them new checks for the fuck of it. Only live once, so I'ma do it for the fuck of it. I just might blow a whole stack for the fuck of it. Yeah, run up on the hater
Richmond 2 out now on all digital outlets, man. Make sure y'all go cop that thing. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feeling the music, man, go ahead and stream that thing for your boy. And I produced it. You feel me? Come on now. Taking over. I'm taking over. You feel me? Alright, y'all, let's get this popping, man. What's good, everybody? What's good? This is your boy ViciousV. You know what I'm saying? We back at it again on another one. Man, it's been a wild ass week, y'all. Like, man, whole fucking murder just happened on my block. You know what I'm saying? Shit getting crazy out here, y'all. Like, for real. Like, y'all think this is a joke. Like, motherfuckers really think life is a joke, man. Y'all can live life on autopilot if y'all want to, but, man, this shit ain't no joke out here. You know what I'm saying? So, just, man, y'all stay up. Y'all stay alert out there. Y'all stay vigilant. And, man, stop playing, man. We ain't got time to be playing no more. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be playing with these goofies. These cats out here think shit really a game. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. It really ain't no more. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So just a couple quick housekeeping before we get into the show. Make sure, man, y'all following me all platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, ViciousV 510. I think I'm starting to go live on Twitter now too. Yeah. I think I'm live on Twitter. I got that hooked up too, man, where I'm going live on Twitter. So if y'all are tuning in to me on Twitter, man, shout out to y'all. I finally got the chat thing fixed too. So, I can definitely interact with the chat. I can definitely interact with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, chat lives matter. You feel me? So, I want to make sure that, man, this is a space, man. You guys come over here, man, express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feeling, especially when it comes to the topics and everything. And, we just going to keep it moving. As I said, we're going to keep it moving. Like I said, if y'all feeling the music, make sure y'all hit up. I'm streaming on all different platforms, all digital platforms. ViciousV, just look me up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feeling the music, let me know. Let me know if y'all feeling the intro. Like I said, every music that I play during the intro, it's all me. But, as I do build, as I do grow, I will offer other upcoming artists, promo, to get their music out there as well. But right now, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? What else? Oh, man, I just passed 200 subscribers. So I really appreciate everybody. I had a feeling, I was like, man, I'm finna run this up by the end of the week. And, man, hey, man, I'm grateful. I don't give a damn if I get, one subscriber a week or something. I'm grateful that I was able to, touch somebody that made them want to, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that. Just keep subscribing. Let's grow this channel. Let's get it up. So we can just, provide more content and just keep this going. My reactions going. Cause this is what I like to do. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the music and everything, man, I really like just getting on here, just being myself. You know what I'm saying? And talking about, a lot of just reacting to a lot of stuff, in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on here has their own way, but you getting the ViciousV way. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all cop the merch, realrichmondllc.com. You know what I'm saying? We got the Niners is in the playoffs right now, man. So, so all my Niner fans, I got that Real Bay merch for y'all, man. Head to the website, check it out. And just support. I got hats too, beanies as well, Niner colors, Raider colors. I don't care what y'all say, man. Raiders are still a Bay. You know what I'm saying? We got A's colors, Giants colors, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all head to the website, realrichmondllc.com, and check it out. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. So as y'all know, man, we finna go ahead and get on to something that I implemented this year called X Trends. So this is when I get on Twitter, and sometimes I might, do Instagram too. And I just react real quick to what's trending on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. So without further ado, let's get to it. We finna get to it right now. All right. Boom, what we got? Oh, my bad. There we go. There we go. Had the wrong one. I had the wrong one. My bad, y'all. So let me go ahead and get the display hooked up. And we finna get and do the damn thing. Let's do the damn thing. Boom. We on there. All right, so let's see what we got trending right now. Let's see, SCOTUS. All right, let's see what's trending. I already know. Let's see what this boy. Oh no, this is Supreme Court. Supreme Court. Let's see, because the government agencies aren't aware to anyone. Oh, hey y'all, that's a call real quick. Hold on, real quick.
all bypassing any democratic process.
Congress does not have to write clear.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, guess I don't know. For some reason, our phones is just messed up right now. So I might have to hop back off just in case. But yeah, let's see what we got. Citizens end up being afraid of the government. It's time for SCOTUS to overturn Chevron and end the crushing regulations on maritime harvesters. Oh, there we go. Another call. Hold on, y'all.
All right. My fault, everyone. My fault, everyone. You know, I gotta take care of business. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta excuse me. I wish I had something planned for y'all, but you know, I'm out here handling business. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Once again, this is X Trends. We're watching. You know, we're checking out. I'm reacting to what's trending on X. So first one, we got SCOTUS, the Supreme Court. So let's see what they're talking about. Let's see. For getting killed for the sake of going green, a group of New England fishermen say costly regulations will kill the entire fish industry, where it's now cheaper to import foreign fish than catch them on our own shores. We'll talk about them at SCOTUS. Okay, so I guess this is one of the cases that SCOTUS is pretty much looking into. SCOTUS courtroom is dying with a judicial stamp of approval. Hand justices who were installed by Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell. All right, so this seems like let's see. Our president must have full immunity. I guess it's something that Trump tweeted, without which would be impossible for him or her to do to properly function. Any mistake, even if well intended, would be met with almost certain indictment by the opposing party at term end. Even events that cross the line must fall under total immunity, or it will be years of trauma trying to determine good from bad. There must be certainty. Example, you cannot stop police from doing their job of strong and effective crime position because you want to guard against the occasional rogue cop or bad apple. Sometimes you just have to live with the great but slightly imperfect. All presidents must have complete and total presidential immunity, or the authority and decisiveness of a president of the United States will be stripped and gone forever. Hopefully this will be an easy decision. God bless the Supreme Court. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm guessing that's also what's causing it to trend. So I guess we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Ethics complaint filed against Ketanji Brown Jackson under review. Appointee Ketanji Brown Jackson repeatedly failed to disclose that her husband received income from medical malpractice consulting fees on her financial disclosure forms for a decade as a federal judge. They're all falling like dominoes. Come on, TT. Come on, TT. I need you to get it together, boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing this is pretty much what the big thing is, right? I guess Trump, as the Supreme Court, of course, if you guys haven't heard, is going to take up the case that Colorado presented with removing Trump from the ballot. So I'm guessing that's pretty much why this is trending. SCOTUS. And, you know, we're just going to see what they're going to do. We already know. My personal opinion, they're going to go in Trump's favor. Which, I mean, I agree. I mean, come on now. I mean, if we look back at all the stuff that these past presidents done did, you know what I'm saying? It would be, my personal opinion, a whole shit show. Just let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's water under the bridge. And we all know why this is going on, because they're stopping at nothing to remove Trump from the ballot, and it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. All you crazies, all you goofies out there, you know what I'm saying, who's just having Trump deranged, send them TDS, y'all just need to get over it, because look at who we got in office that y'all selected, and look at y'all broke, y'all can't afford with y'all groceries, y'all barely scraping by, y'all over here living miserable, hella mad, hella easily offended off everything. Your whole life is just not going how you want it. You live in a town where crime is high. You got to constantly watch over your shoulder. You got to constantly watch where your kids is. Make sure your kids ain't getting caught up in no type of crossfire. No, none of that. But for some odd reason, you just acting like, oh, well, this is more easier dealing with this than 4 more years of Trump. Like, get up out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We trying to prosper. We trying to live good. We trying to get these goofies off the streets so we can prosper in our areas, and so we can rebuild our areas and be able to have a safe, vibrant community. That's what we want. I'm not, we gotta help us before we can help everybody else. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what's next. What's next? What we got next? Ooh, hold up. Didn't I just see? What the hell? Dang, they just changed everything. Andrew Yang. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like I knew I saw Andrew Yang. Well, we already did something political. Let's see what else. Beverly Hills. Okay, let's see what's going on in Beverly Hills. Only Beverly Hills would they rather give you teeth than provide you housing. Okay. Crystal is married and respected, claimed film director, which they shared a business at home. Okay. Eddie Murphy's funniest clip in Beverly Hills. Fight in Beverly Hills. Feeling old. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm eventually trying to see why would Beverly Hills be trending. I guess could it be the housewives of Beverly Hills? Why aren't more illegal immigrants busing buses going to Beverly Hills in Hollywood? I'm sure our celebrities there will be happy to. Hey, facts. Don't y'all like how that is though? Don't y'all like how that go? They want them, these, especially a lot of these celebrities. Yeah, y'all want to support bringing them in and all this stuff. Okay, well, drop them on your block. Drop them on Beverly Hills. They'll be going so fast. Don't try to bring them to our neighborhoods. We don't want them here, right? I'm pretty sure everybody from all races could understand. We don't want them, black people. We don't want them in our neighborhoods. I'm pretty sure the Asian community. We don't want them in our neighborhoods either, right? Even some of the Latino communities. I'm pretty sure y'all don't want them all in y'all areas too, right? Like, come on. But they want to sit there. That's why I said, like, I don't understand how some of these cats who be for this BS, y'all literally fall for the okie doke. Y'all fall for the Democrat okie doke because a real test, you should say, hey, let's drop them off anywhere where they're, gonna be, I guess, have space. So if you seen that they dropped them off in Martha's Vineyard and they instantly got them out of there fast, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? They don't want to send them to Beverly Hills. They don't want to send them to certain parts of San Francisco. They not sending them up to Marin County out here in the Bay or Napa County. Right? What we talking about? But these are the same people that live in those areas that work or do business or run a nonprofit in the black communities or whatever, and that's trying to facilitate dropping them off in there. And you Negroes, y'all should just be happy for it. Have a heart. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Just love it. Don't you just love it? We got to be more smarter than this. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. New Beverly Hills cops. Yeah, I don't know why they got the New Beverly Hills. See, this how you know Hollywood is dying too. They just keep making the same movies and doing remakes. Beverly Hills Cop is an old ass movie. All of a sudden, it's like that's a new norm. That, hey, let's bring back all these old movies, but we gonna kind of keep it current to where it's like 20 years later, and everybody's old, and it's like, come on now, Hollywood, I need y'all to get y'all shit together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just keep remaking stuff. Y'all, man, Disney just remade Percy Jackson. Why? And made it a series. Why? What was the point of remaking Percy Jackson? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are running out of stuff. Y'all, there's no innovation. California, it's like California's just losing its touch. There's no innovation. No nothing. Y'all just want to remake stuff. Come on now. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Remake The Color Purple. Why? Why? Like, let the classics be the classics. You know what I'm saying? We still watch the classics. Shit, I still watch the original this past Christmas season. I watched the original Scrooge, man, from what, the 1930s? Shit, you know what I'm saying? And I still watch some of the remakes, but still, you know, I like that one, and then I like the one with Jim Carrey in it. Those only two. I don't need to see nothing else. You know what I'm saying? They want to put low-income housing in Beverly Hills. I'm poor and do not support this. It's okay to have rich neighborhoods. It gives us something to strive for. Leave Beverly Hills alone. Hey, okay. Judge tells Beverly Hills homeowners no housing improvements without more affordable housing. Wow. Hey. See, California just love messing with its tax people. You know what I'm saying? They just love messing with their profits. No kitchen remodels or pool grottos as judge orders building moratorium over lack of affording housing. Yep. Well, don't know what to say. Y'all get what y'all vote for. Y'all get what y'all vote for. I don't know. So let's see. Made a custom GTA. Oh, that's dope. They made a custom GTA. Oh, that's hella dope. Hey, I would get that. That's hella dope. All right, let's see what else is trending, y'all. Let's see what else is trending. Video games. You know what? I really do want to see what the hell they're talking about with Andrew Yang. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see what they're talking about with Andrew Yang. Let's see. Andrew Yang asks his dear friend Marwood to drop out and join him plus Dean Phillips. I was a campaign surrogate for Joe Biden. Joe is good. Joe is decent, but I don't think he is the right fit for 2024 as opposed to 2020. In 2020 Patriots, we are 12-14. The first NFC fans were not in the same year as okay. When it comes to dropping out two primary losers, Andrew Yang knows what he's talking about. So he is the perfect strategist for dropout Dean. What the hell? Andrew stumps for President Dean presidential campaign in New Hampshire. So they got somebody on the Democrat side that's running against Biden. They must be keeping their asses quiet. Wow, Andrew Yang, the days of a woman stepping aside, such a man could do better job at it. Disappointing guys. The answer is no. Dang. Okay, so I guess they got that boy Andrew Yang doing his thing. Dean Phillips is campaigning with Andrew Yang in New Hampshire. Dean, you done did it now. Your whole political career is finished. Well, goddamn. Well, I guess that's that. Well, we gonna see. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's look at what's going on next. That boy Trump. Boy, that boy Trump. He killing it out here in these streets, man. He killing it out here. So let's look. Let's take a look. So if y'all didn't know, that boy Trump killed it in the Iowa primaries. Killed it. Got over 50%. Made history, GOP history at getting over 50% of the vote. Now everybody want, of course, be, well, it was only 14% of the Republicans that voted. Hey, who fault is that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't complain. If y'all out there in Iowa is complaining, y'all didn't show up. I understand the weather was crazy, so maybe a lot of y'all didn't want to show up because of the weather. But hey, those that did, they casted their vote. But I'm pretty sure a lot of parts of Iowa wasn't tripping. They was like, man, we already know Trump gonna get it anyway. Doesn't matter. That was our guy. You know what I'm saying? We good. It was the other candidates that was more concerned of anything. But we all know Trump did it. And, you know, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all got to show up. Y'all can't complain and talk all this mess about these candidates and all this and all that. And, oh, my God, somebody need to stop Trump or whatever. And y'all don't show up. So it is what it is. Iowa, they showed up and they made their voices heard, part of them, whoever, those that did. And they gave Trump over 50% of their support. And you know, already know, Auntie Cam and Uncle Joe running scared. And guess who they hit? The first ones that they hit. Come on. Who the first ones that they go to go ahead and preach to on getting their support? Us black people. Right? Oh, man, they going into churches. Oh, man, they storm them churches. They trying to preach this, preach that. You know what I'm saying? And boy, I tell you, So let's see. Let's look at. So we know after the Iowa caucus, that boy Trump and Vivek has dropped out. Vivek has dropped out. And of course, he gave Trump his endorsement. So let's go ahead and kind of check it out and just see what we got going on. I'm gonna go ahead and play this one right here. I fuck with Forbes. You know what I'm saying?
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is physical products.
And let's do it.
More than 52% of the vote. We now have our eyes on a very special place. You know what that place is? New Hampshire. And I know that New Hampshire will never let us down, just like in 2016. You remember that? We came in here and we won in a landslide, 2016. It's time for the Republican Party, however, to unify, come together, and move forward as one team. We have to beat crooked Joe Biden. We have to beat him. Our country is at stake, and we need to focus on all of our resources. We have to put them into energy and effort and defeating Biden and all of these radical left lunatics, what they're doing to our country. We can't let it happen. We cannot let it continue. We're going down, and we cannot let it continue. Last night, I was honored to receive the endorsement of a man who has become a true leader and earned the admiration of so many patriots. I've been a friend of his, even though we were competing against each other. But I was a friend of his, and we got along, and he was saying he's a great president. I kept saying, why is he running? He keeps calling me a great president. But he's a fantastic guy, a very smart guy. He's got some tremendous ideas, and he's young, and he's got some young ideas, too, and that's a good thing. So he has a big, beautiful, bright future ahead. Vivek Ramaswamy. Come on up, Vivek. Let's do this, guys. It's good to see you. It's good to be back to New Hampshire. We miss you guys. We're going to make this happen, and you guys know this well. You know this man. You know why we're here, patriots across the state. We are in the middle of a war in this country. That's what this is. It's not a war between black and white. It's not between Democrat and Republican, even in a deeper sense. It's between the permanent state and the everyday citizen. Between those of us who love the United States of America and a fringe minority who hates this country and what we stand for. And right now we need a commander-in-chief who will lead us to victory in this war. That's what we need in this country. You got to know you're in a war to win one. You can't win one if you're asleep at the switch, have your head stuck in the sand like most Republicans. And I think that's going to require somebody who isn't bought and paid for, a businessman, not a politician. Anybody heard of that? And that's why I was in this race, but I'll tell you, the people of Iowa spoke loud and clear last night, and I'm a big believer that we, the people, create a government that is accountable to us, not the other way around. That we, the people, choose who leads this country. And so we heard we, the people, last night, and that is why last evening I met my friend here. We met in person, and I told him that I would endorse Donald J. Trump for President of the United States and do everything in my power to lead us to victory in this war. It is a 1776 moment right now. That's where we live right now. And you want to know, what does it mean to be a Republican today? It means we believe in the ideals of 1776. Ideals like freedom and merit and the pursuit of excellence. That you get ahead in this country, not on the color of your skin, but on the content of your character and your contributions. End affirmative action. End DEI. We are done with the nonsense. Send it back home. It means you believe in the rule of law. And I say this as the kid of legal immigrants to this country. That means your first act of entering this country cannot break the law, and that is why we need to use our military to secure our own southern border in this country. That's what it means to stand for the rule of law in the United States of America. It means the people we elect to run the government needs to be the ones who actually run the government, not the shadow government in the deep state that runs the show today. This man is going to get in there this time around and actually shut down that deep state. Not messing around this time anymore. That's how we win this war in this country. And the way we're actually going to do this in the long run and win this time around is with elections we need to secure in this country for the long run. You want to know what needs to happen in this country? Single day voting on election day as a national holiday with paper ballots, government issued ID to match the voter file, and English as the sole language that appears on a ballot. And I'm confident this man will be the one to get us there. And this is how we get our country back. Not black or white, it's deeper than that.
Everybody, it's Tony Robbins. How you doing now?
All right. Is that boy speaking the truth or no? Is that boy speaking the truth or no? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We're going to hear more.
These are the ideals of the American Revolution. And you know what? We do have some enemies that we need to defeat on the other side, but we have challenges to address in our own party right here at home. So you know what? If you want somebody who's going to foist onto you to use your social media account, you want to use a driver's license to do it, to have the right to use the internet, this man's not your man. There's another candidate in this race who'll do that for you. It's Nikki Haley. You want to cut Social Security, you want to cut Medicare, you want to cut veterans benefits so we can fork over more money to Ukraine so some kleptocrat can buy a bigger house? Vote for Nikki Haley, not this man right here. But if you want to actually put an agenda that puts Americans first, to say that the moral obligation of your leaders is to the citizens of this country, not another one, there's not a better choice left in this race than this man right here. And that is why I am asking you to do the right thing as New Hampshire and to vote for Donald J. Trump as your next president, because we're not working with a lot of time here. If our kids are in high school before we get this right, we don't have a country left. That's what it means. We've been celebrating our diversity and our differences for so long that we forgot all of the ways that we are the same as Americans, bound by that common set of ideals that set this country into motion. We believe those ideals still exist. This man is going to be your next president to revive them. E pluribus unum, from many, one. And you know how we're doing it? We're doing it by speaking the truth at every step of the way. There are two...
Man, I ain't gonna hold y'all doing the whole thing, but man, what y'all think? Sound like the truth to me. They sounded like the truth to me. Man, look, I know everybody was over here wanting Vivek, like he'll be a good vice president, which he would. I ain't gonna lie, but you know what he needs? I feel like if he's over like the FDA, the CDC, he'll do phenomenal. Or even press secretary. He'd do phenomenal because he know how to handle the media. He for sure know how to do that. He know how to shut them down. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But if he do pick him as VP, hey, I'll support it. But I think Trump gonna need somebody who is going to be able to gather those extra votes that he need, right? He gonna have to pull a Joe Biden. I ain't gonna lie. You know how Joe Biden recently got Kamala Harris? He gonna have to pull a Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to figure out who can he grab. And maybe, would it be Nikki Haley? No. You feel me? I wouldn't be opposed to it, but me personally, I think that'd be kind of reaching because we already know what Nikki Haley's about. you know. She got, you know, she's about that global system. Why do you think, bro, have y'all noticed there's a lot of Democrats or people that did switch to Democrats just so they can vote for her? In the caucus? I think one of her campaign people went on the news and was like, yeah, we just got a big meeting. Let the big meeting with a big Democrat donor. That right there should tell y'all something. She for the deep state, bro. She for the deep state. She not for you. She not for none of that. She's for the deep state. They see something in her, especially on the other side, that says, yeah, this our girl. She gonna make sure she do everything that we want her to do. So I don't know. I don't think Nikki Haley would be it, but I wouldn't be all the way strongly opposed to it. But maybe there's another female candidate out there who may be cool. You know, I think having a female vice VP would help Trump garner the women vote, especially the suburban women. So we'll see. We'll see. But I want to show y'all.
More than 52% of the vote.
I just want to show y'all how, man, they got them scared. Let me see. Joe Biden in South Carolina. Look at there. Oh, protesters erupt. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, at Mother Emanuel Church. So yeah, this is it. So Joe Biden delivers a speech at this church, and this is the same church where, and that's how I'm saying, like, this is, I feel personally, this is like disrespectful, right? Hold on, because you're going to a church that already suffered a lot of trauma, right? This was the church where that kid ran in and killed like 7 or 9 church members, right? In South Carolina. This is that church. And I think that's just the utter disrespect, because you're going there to push an agenda, right? To talk about extremism and white supremacy and, oh yeah, y'all know what white supremacy did to this church. This church is an example, you know. So that way y'all can't vote for Trump. Y'all just great, right? Man, you're not giving a damn about them people, bro. You just trying to use that as a political stunt. And it's sad that the black people in that church fell for it. I wouldn't be allowing this cat to come here to get no speech. No. This ain't what it's about. This ain't about that. But, you know, they running scared, and look what they're doing. They running the black people. So let's check this buffoon out.
With us, hoping South Carolina can save him. President Biden returning to the state that catapulted his campaign back in 2020, recharging his election bid.
And that's facts, because why? If it wasn't for Whip Clyburn, right, giving him his endorsement, so Joe Biden would have been dead. Once again, let's go to black people. They give him the endorsement. And what? Look what happened. We have heard nothing from them since Joe Biden got elected. Now Trump got them shaking in their boots. Look who they running back to.
1 week from the Iowa caucuses, he is speaking at Mother Emanuel Church there in Charleston, the site of one of the worst racist mass shootings in our country. Let's listen in.
Thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you serious? I know they're not chanting 4 more years. I know. Them black people in there ain't chanting 4 more years. See? This is that buffoon shit.
Thank you. Thank you. And it's going to go to my head. Please. Thank you. Jim, you know, just say one thing about what Jim has been talking about that confuses me about our Republican friends sometimes, the MAGA Republicans. No, I mean, I'm being sincere. Every one of the things that Jim mentioned saves the American taxpayer billions of dollars. You realize if you have a prescription drug from any major drug company in America, I can take you to Toronto, Canada, London, Rome, any major capital in the world and buy the same exact drug for sometimes half the price that you get here. Look, folks, when the federal government through Medicare doesn't have to pay out as much money, it means taxpayers pay less money because you fund the federal government. You fund Medicare. Go down every one of these things. So they always confuse me. They talk about being rational. It's just about excess profit. But at any rate, I don't want to get off on that. I'll get carried away. I don't quite get these guys. Thank you, Jim, for your friendship and above all for your fellowship. And Bishop Green, thank you for those kind words. I mean that sincerely. And thank you, Reverend Manning, for the shepherd of this house to allow me to stand at this podium once again. And all the faithful of Mother Emanuel and distinguished guests. I was talking downstairs. I've spent more time in the Bethel AME Church in Wilmington, Delaware than I have than most people I know, black or white, have spent in that church. Because that's where I started. No, I'm serious. I started a civil rights movement. I used to go to 7:30 Mass, and I'd go to 10 o'clock service.
But now this boy was over here in the civil rights movement. Joe Biden, who was a student to Robert Byrd. If y'all don't know who Robert Byrd is, look him up. A known white supremacist in Congress. But he was in the civil rights movement, y'all. There it is. Falling for the okie doke. Come on now.
Reverend, who was then running the church, is now the bishop. She's a bishop, and I'm told your bishop had been there before in South Africa. That's where he is right now. The point is that I've been blessed to worship here before as well. It's at moments of joy and great joy, and moments of great pain, moments of unbearable loss. On June 17, 2015, the beautiful souls, five survivors, invited a stranger into this church to pray with them. The word of God was pierced by bullets of hate, of rage, propelled by not just gunpowder, but by a poison. Poison that's for too long haunted this nation. What is that poison? White supremacy. Oh, it is. It's a poison. Throughout our history, it's ripped this nation apart. It says no place in America. Not today, tomorrow, or ever. From that day, this nation saw this congregation, this community, demonstrate one of the greatest acts of strength I have ever seen. I mean it sincerely from the bottom of the act of forgiveness, the act of grace. It was as President Obama sang from here, Amazing Grace. It changed hearts. You did something that may not have happened but for your courage. You brought down the Confederate flag in South Carolina. You brought it down. No, you did. And you helped the nation heal. You showed what America can overcome, what we can be when we want to be something. I'm deeply humbled to speak from this same pulpit my friend, and he was a friend, Reverend Pinckney, spoke from. We all miss him, none more than his family in this congregation. But just as all the families of the Emanuel Nine miss the pieces of their soul that they lost that day, we also have been together at moments of unbearable loss for my family. 2 days after the service of Reverend Pinckney, my son and I, my surviving son and I, came back. My family worshiped with you. Here's Sunday service to show our solidarity. But my family...
I just can't watch no more, y'all. I mean, this is pandering at its utmost. All of a sudden, this man, he worships. He this, he that. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, I'm tired of these fake Christians too, man. Like, y'all know what this man is doing, is standing on, is allowing to happen, especially to the black communities. And y'all just really just for this, huh? For this, huh? Y'all 4 more years, huh? We just never learn. We just never learn. Every 4 years, they come back and want to pander to us. And what do? Like goofies. Fall for the okie doke every time. So, while Joe Biden was doing that, let me tell y'all, let me show y'all what other people, we're going to go to Liz Cheney. Wow, I just can't spell for shit today, huh? We're going to go to Liz Cheney speech at church. Was she at a church in South Carolina too? Was she at a church too? Liz Cheney's speech at a church about Trump. Oh, I guess I gotta go to his. Well, let me go to his then. Hold on, y'all. Let me show you that. Let me find it. But yeah, Liz Cheney went to a church and was over here helping out, pandering to black people. So let's check it out.
My friends, as we meet this afternoon, a great lie is doing its work, poisoning the bloodstream of our democracy. A former president refuses to acknowledge that he lost, and he has convinced millions that our elections and our democracy no longer work. He threatens the foundations of our nation and everything Dr. King persevered to save. If given the chance, this former president's allies in Congress will once again ignore the rulings of our nation's courts, the outcome of our elections, and the words of our Constitution. As they claim for themselves the right to throw out the votes of millions of Americans and install their former leader as our president, we must not.
See, this that BS. So what is Trump doing that's going to throw out the votes of millions of voters? He didn't do nothing. You feel me? He's not trying to do nothing. He didn't do nothing in 2020. He's not trying to do nothing in 2024. So what are they talking about? Because you know who is doing that? Joe Biden. By them trying to suppress people's votes, especially black people, like those in Colorado, Michigan, they tried, Maine, right? That's suppression. That's throwing out people's votes. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Goofy shit.
Let them prevail.
Look at that, standing ovation. They standing there for the... That's what I'm saying. They working overtime. They working overtime on this boy Trump. Now let's look at what Auntie Cam. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at what she got going on. You know, Auntie Cam done went to way more states than Joe Biden right now. But look at her. Look, let's see what she talking about.
Go into the fold and turn what
she went on to the View, and we already know how the View is. These ladies is on one. But you know, she got to go to the View, right? She got to get up with her girlfriends and talk about how they so scary. You know what I'm saying? But let's listen.
You hear it constantly. I've met him many times. He seems very robust. He told me he works out every day. Yeah. I see him on television. All right, you know, I'm the same age, so I resent that remark. But besides that, the other side seems doddering to me. He's eating cheeseburgers. He's overweight. He's always in a golf cart. I mean, why is Biden getting the bad rap and not Trump? I don't get it.
Well, first of all, let me just address the issue directly, because I spend a lot of time with our president, be it in the Oval Office, the Situation Room, you name it. We have a president in Joe Biden who is forward-thinking in a way that we've not seen in a long time. I mean, this is a president, many people talked about taking on the issue of the climate crisis. We were talking about young voters. Because this president was relentless in saying we must do something about it, we are in the process of investing over $1 trillion in the climate crisis. This is a president who said we need to take on the issue of student loan debt, in spite of many members of Congress who fought against it. This is a president who said, you know, everybody, including the person you were just talking about, kept talking about Infrastructure Week, which, by the way, never happened.
No, he did.
Joe Biden, because of not only his knowledge, but his insistence on seeing things through, we have passed a bipartisan infrastructure law such that there are now 50 active projects throughout the country, infrastructure projects that are about upgrading our roads and bridges and airports.
That Republicans who voted against it are taking credit for it.
But of course they are. But, you know, Joe Biden, I've been in the Oval Office where heads of various countries, allies, have called literally to ask Joe Biden for his advice. So why are they doing it, Joy? Because they have nothing to run on.
Thank you.
They have nothing to run on.
That's right.
Where's the plan? Right? And so that's what's happening. And I think that it is, sadly, there is a push from so many people in that lane to try to divide our country and distract from the real issues. And oh, that we would have people who call themselves leaders who are actually focused on solutions that relate to the lives of everyday Americans instead of just slinging accusations that have no merit.
Well, and Madam Vice President, on that, I have to ask about border security. So 2023 was the biggest year for illegal border crossings, with resources stretched, fentanyl pouring into the country, cities pushed to the brink. Do you think this is a crisis, and what is being done to address the root causes of our immigration problem?
I think the segue couldn't be more perfect because, listen, first of all, everyone knows our immigration system is broken.
Right.
Okay. The first bill that we dropped, the first bill that we offered right after inauguration was to fix the immigration system. A comprehensive plan to deal with the immigration system. Do you think they've taken it up? No. We want solutions. The solutions are at hand. But frankly, we're in an election year, and the folks who want to return Donald Trump to the White House would prefer to talk about a broken immigration system instead of focusing on the solutions that are at hand and engaging in bipartisan work. Let's remember the days of George Bush, John McCain, even Lindsey Graham, who agreed that let's fix this, let's work together on the solutions to fix this.
Yeah, but if you fix it, then it makes the Biden administration look good, and they don't want that.
But what are you doing to work with Republicans to try to solve this issue once and for all?
We offered a bill. We have offered that there would...
We've offered a bill. They said day one. If y'all let me know, help me refresh my memory. If I recall day one, y'all hoes opened up the border. Right? Because day one, I'm getting rid of Trump's wall. I'm not constructing no more foot of that wall. Remain in Mexico is gone. All the Trump policies gone. Day one. So what are y'all talking about? And if I don't recall even further, y'all was tying up that border bill, that immigration bill, with hella other stuff that had nothing to do with immigration. That was a thing, and that's the thing that they should, y'all need to remember. Just like how they're trying to do the same thing now. They're trying to offer up some type of border security policy bill, but, oh, we want to also tie it in, also providing funds for Ukraine, Taiwan, Israel. What the hell that got to do with our border? See, this is the stuff that needs to end. Y'all can't be sitting there trying to just, well, let's just be lazy and just group all this shit together, because if y'all don't want to pass aid to Ukraine, that means that we ain't going to get money for the border too. So see, look, y'all ain't trying to fix the border. And that's the thing. Okay, if it's money for the border, then let's pass a bill that's money specifically for the border. Not, no, let's just throw it all in one. For what? And that's the thing that the Republicans is trying to work out. They saying, look, y'all ain't finna do this. Y'all not finna bundle up. This ain't no package deal. This ain't no nigga buy two, get one free deal. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is. So be mindful of that. Like I said, she over here with the BS, and that's all what they was doing during the first few hundred days of Joe Biden's presidency, was bundling all these bills up, things up in one bill. And then, oh, if they don't pass it, oh, well, look, we offer something, but they didn't want to pass it. Oh, because what the hell does this have to do with that? Right? Remember they was over here trying to pass a COVID relief package, and all of a sudden it was money for a bridge back east. What the hell does money for a bridge got to do with COVID? But oh, that was in there though. Yeah, these COVID funds is gonna go towards building this bridge or doing maintenance work on the bridge or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? What are we talking about? It was like hardly anything in that $1 trillion bill package for COVID that they put. Hardly, I think like a great percentage of that thing wasn't even for COVID. But yet they bundled it up in a COVID package. Stupidity at its finest. Straight stupidity.
In the Senate, we have offered that there will be a bipartisan work to fix it. It literally was the first bill we passed. And I think it's critically important that we understand that there are petty politics at play on this issue as much as anything. We need solutions. The solutions are at hand. We have to work on them together. We have all...
Oh, y'all had the solutions. Y'all had the solutions. If y'all would have kept the Remain in Mexico policy that Trump had, if y'all would have finished building that wall and just allowed the same policies that Obama ass even implemented in Trump, you wouldn't have had this issue. But you didn't. You're not following the policies that your boss created before Trump. And you're not following the Trump's policies. Do y'all know Obama deported a lot more people? Like, Obama was more strict on the border than anybody. They had a homeboy that just testified upon Congress who received medals from Obama. He was on ICE. He received medals from Obama about the good work that he was doing with handling and deporting immigrants. Come on now. What are we talking about?
For example, that in our security package coming up, $14 billion that we would like them to approve,
which Senate Republicans support,
to address this issue, and Senate Republicans support it. So, hey, let's all participate in solutions if we want to call ourselves leaders.
My goodness, wouldn't that be something if we
Yeah,
all
would be.
participated together to find a way to fix it?
So that's what Auntie Cam was doing, you know what I'm saying? She returned back home to Cali. You know what I'm saying? She looking brighter than ever. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess the raisins in the potato salad must be real good out there. You know what I'm saying? The raisins in the potato salad must be real good. Man, y'all seen her little holiday dinner? Did she host like a luncheon with some ladies or something? Man, that season look real that chicken look real unseasoned. I'm just saying, I ain't gonna hold y'all, but that chicken look real unseasoned. But yeah, that's what they doing though. You know what I'm saying? They stopping at nothing to, you know, they just trying to go ahead and do what they do. They gonna pander to black people. That's all what they do. It's the normal playbook. They gonna pander to black people. Get here, try to get our votes. You know, same old rhetoric, right? White supremacy this, white supremacy that. That's all that they're gonna do. And sadly, with more so the older generation gonna fall for it every time. The older generation, the Gen X, the baby boomers, Gen Xers and baby boomers, they gonna fall for it every time. They gonna fall for it. Right? They finna go to the churches, try to pimp the pulpit to get black people votes, which I don't, like I said, I don't know what's wrong with these preachers. I don't know what's wrong with these preachers with allowing this to happen, but, you know, they finna pimp the pulpit, get up in there acting like that they care about black people and talk about God and this and that. And they finna fall for it like stupid people. And, you know, but me, it's not gonna work this time. A lot more of us black people are a lot more aware and alert to the okie doke. And we're not falling for it. So if what we're gonna see is, if we don't see a lot of black people vote for Trump, they're just not going to vote at all. That's it. They're just not going to vote at all. You know what I'm saying? Which would still be stupid in my opinion, because you finna not vote, but then when Trump win, you finna enjoy all the benefits that, you know, Trump's finna give and provide to this country. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, here's what it is. You know what I'm saying? They working overtime. That's what they do. That's what they gonna try to do. So y'all gonna be mindful. Y'all gonna hear all the BS attacks, everything. But man, they can't stop this boy Trump. That's why they cheating. That's why they cheating right now. But let's move on. What we got next? Man, so look, I've been hearing something about Gen Zs. They just don't understand the hustle. Gen Zs, y'all just don't understand the hustle. Gen Z on the hustle. Why? See, the hustle culture. So
Quitters.
Let me go ahead. Hold on, what was that other one that showed a stat? Got you. 72% of Gen Z have
Lazy.
So like I said, before I get into this, so y'all let me know if y'all think that this is facts, because I mean, I really feel like it's true. You get a lot of these cats who don't understand the hustle. They feel entitled to everything. They feel like just by me living and breathing and existing, I should be able to get anything that I want. I should be able to get it. It's like Family Guy with Brian's book. I wish you'd want to do it. I want it. I should just get it without having to put no work in. You think you could just work at McDonald's and you deserve to have $1 million house because, well, hey, I live in the Bay Area, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to have to live too far from what I work at. So, I mean, even though homes out here is $1 million, you know what I'm saying? Just by me working out here at McDonald's in Oakland or San Francisco, I deserve to get paid enough to be able to afford a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, multi-million-dollar house. I should just be able to get it with no problem with what I'm making it in, or I shouldn't be paying rent. Rent out here in San Francisco for a 1-bedroom is damn near, you know, $2,500. So just by me being here and working at McDonald's, I should just be able to afford whatever that I want to give the landlord. Never mind the property taxes, all that. Nah, you rich, you got it. Come on now. Like, just a bunch of game goofy people who don't understand the world. People don't understand how the world works. Don't understand hard work. Don't understand nothing. But let's dive into the video, man. Let's see what they talking about.
Entitled quitters. Gen Z have been labeled the hardest generation to work with. But are the people born between the 90s and 2010 really that difficult? Or do they have a thing or two to teach the world about work-life balance?
The generation that has popularized terms such as bare minimum Mondays, quiet quitting, and the latest lazy girl job is being required to go back to the office. I mean, we all are.
I love being a woman. And it made me realize I don't care anymore what anybody gotta say. I'ma do me.
40 hours?
So she just said how she just quit her job and she ain't got no backup plan. And I'll tell you.
8 hours a day. That's half the day if you factor in sleeping. When would I have time for myself?
It's not that the new generation is more difficult to work with, it's that the older generation is more difficult to work for.
From social media trends like the lazy girl job and bare minimum Monday, Generation Z is rewriting the rules of the workplace. Many are rejecting the hustle culture and current ideals of success and productivity and prioritizing life outside of work. Managers and employers say this is just Gen Z's way of opting out of responsibility. But Gen Zs say times have changed and what they expect out of their careers should too. Today, we're going to dive into what is now a revolution. And to help me understand what's really happening here, I'm thrilled to welcome to the show Gabrielle Judge, the original creator of the lazy girl job trend, who encourages her nearly 170,000 TikTok followers to find meaning outside their careers. She's joining us from Denver in Colorado. Caroline.
That says it all right there. She's from Denver, Colorado. Liberal state, liberal city, right? But this is something that I was even saying about, I said it like a couple streams ago, about how you get what you vote for. So she's probably somebody, like I said, who probably votes liberal, right? She votes and probably goes to all these protests and all this stuff and is mad, but yet you're miserable. Your life is miserable, and you wonder why. Look at how you vote. Look at where you live. A lot of us are voting for our own demise. We are the reason why we're living horrible, because look at the things that we support, and then all of a sudden when the rent goes up or gas prices go up because you can't afford an electric car, but you want to support all these green deals and all this shit with renewables and climate change, but You can't afford those cars. You can't afford anything electric or can deal with that. So yet you're over here driving a gas car and mad because gas prices is high. Maybe you live in a decent area, part of the city, but oh, you walk out, you got to worry about your car getting broken into, window being smashed. Homeless people sleeping all, and you got to worry about if you're going to get robbed and mugged and stuff like that. And you walk around miserable and scared because of that. You have to deal with it. But you try to tune it out and just be in your happy space. And then you wonder why you want to have bare minimum Mondays and all this stuff. Because I want to find time for myself. Because look at what I have to deal with out here in the world. I just have to, all this stuff that I'm dealing with. It's you the one that made it like that. The way that you think and the way that you vote. Right? But, it's everybody else's fault. It's not mine. Crazy. Let's look more into it.
Felix is a writer and a gender and climate activist who's joining us from New York. And Danielle Roberts is an anti-career coach who's joining us from Tampa in Florida. Thank you all so much for being here today. I really appreciate you joining this conversation. There is so much to talk about. So I want to start with Gabrielle, if that's okay. Can you explain to our viewers this concept that you created, the lazy girl job? What does it mean?
Yeah, so it's a TikTok trend. So there's tons of lazy girl trends out there. So that's always been super fun to watch. And so when I was watching those, I was like, well, why aren't we talking about jobs? Like lazy girl hair routines is super fun too, but let's talk about something else, right? So that's where lazy girl jobs came out of. Really, it's a term to normalize work-life balance and have better work-life balance conversations. And Gen Z really stuck to it, hence why we saw such a rise with it on TikTok.
That is fascinating. It is a very interesting phenomenon. So the whole being lazy here is just a stereotype, isn't it? Can you run us through that part?
Of course, yeah. So I appreciate that question. It's so important to hit on the lazy part too. I intentionally called it lazy because if you look at what I'm talking about, it's just work-life balance. But if you have a work-life balance conversation in a hustle culture centered culture, right, it's lazy. So it was more calling that out in a tongue-in-cheek way.
Interesting. Danielle, there used to be a plan. We used to be told, go to college, find a job, and you will be successful. You are now an anti-career coach. Can you tell our viewers what it is that you do and what you tell your clients these days?
As a millennial, we were taught to climb the corporate ladder and check the boxes to be successful, go to school, and regular career coaches operate on the notion that dream jobs exist. And as an anti-career coach, I believe that dream jobs don't exist and that we really need to reject hustle culture and stop centering work as the most important thing in our lives. And we really need to focus on what makes us fulfilled. And we can also do that when we are in the workplace by focusing on our engagement and our energy levels.
Colleen, disrupted, difficult, demanding are just some of the words that are being used and have been used to describe your generation. Do you think that they are fair?
I don't think so. I think what we've seen, especially for Gen Zers, we've lived, throughout our lives and seen how this promise that work is everything has consistently failed us. We've seen the 2008 recession and how our parents really struggled through that. We saw that during COVID, where, especially in the United States, there were mass layoffs for companies that called us their family. And that was absolutely devastating. So I think Gen Zers, after seeing how companies, see us as it's just business. It's nothing personal, especially when they lay us off. I think we are reciprocating that and just being like, well, this is a job. This is not my whole life. And once again, with COVID, we saw that we can work from home and also still have a life, that our work doesn't necessarily have to be everything. We don't have to necessarily be in the office 5 days a week and need to work 40 hours a week for our economy to survive. So I think it's not necessarily that we're lazy. It's just that we are being realistic and looking past this kind of dream landscape of work being everything.
It is fascinating. Would you say that then that the economic uncertainty of our times has a lot to do with what's happening now?
I think, in a way, yes, economic uncertainty. For many young people, it is unlikely that we'll be able to have, especially after student loan debts and the high cost of rent, that we will even be able to buy a house in our 30s. So I think that the economy certainly has a lot to do with it. But I also feel like even past the economy, I think in the West, there's still this, this dream that if you work really hard, then you can, retire and go on vacation for the rest of your life. But that hasn't been true for decades for a lot of people. So I think Gen Zers, even within a good economy, I think some of those promises were a bit unrealistic.
Yeah, who's thinking about retiring anymore? Just a parenthesis here. We talked about lazy girl job. There's also
So this is exactly what it is. Look, y'all, this is what I'm saying about a lot of people living on autopilot and not can take control of your life, right? Because a lot of us fell for the okie doke, right? A lot of us did fall for that okie doke. Man, work, you go to school, get a good education, you're gonna get a decent job, right? And this is why I say why our school system is failing is because you gotta understand the economy and how the economy works. The same way it's been working for thousands of years. It's not different. Read The Richest Man in Babylon and about how this money and how the economy works. The same way the economy works today, it's the same way the economy has been working back then. It's all about supply and demand, right? So yes, go to college, get a degree, you're going to get a good job, right? But why? Why was that the thing back then? I'll tell you why. Because there was hardly anybody really going to school like that getting a degree. So somebody with a degree was somebody, worth having. Why you think a lot of these jobs required degrees? Especially when you have some type of management position that you're applying for back in the day or whatever. You have a degree. Oh, good. So you have some form of higher education. We want you, right? Because what was mostly everybody doing back then prior? A lot of people was just working factory jobs, right? You didn't need no degree for a factory job. You didn't need no degree to work at the Ford Motor Plant. Long as you knew how to turn a screw, tighten a screw, use a tool, whatever, you good. Right? Construction. Long as you knew how to nail some board, put some nails together, follow instructions, and lay out a frame, you was good. It wasn't nothing but those who had degrees, it was what? Oh, these are people that are working in research labs, research facilities, right? Tech was booming up, right? We need people that's gonna know how to build computers and work on computers and softwares and stuff like that, right? So of course, those with degrees, it was like, yeah, we need people who's gonna, build the company up, bring it to the future, right? People in finance, same thing. We need you to understand finance and how things work from a more broader level than high school. So it was hardly anybody really going to school like that. They wasn't getting degrees like that back then. So then when our generation came up, it was like, yeah, everybody, we was always raised, hey, get a better education. Because why? When our parents was growing up, they saw that, oh my God, it was people over here on Wall Street. It was people that was over here that are scientists, doctors. These cats was really getting the bag. Why? Because it wasn't a whole big demand for them. Well, it wasn't enough of people becoming doctors and lawyers and research tech and scientists and stuff like that. That wasn't a thing hella people was doing back then. No, they was doing just labor work. That's it. So now that there is, the whole goal is to go to college, get a good education so you can get a good job. Well, guess what? that is going to create a lot more people in degrees in the marketplace. Now, a degree don't mean nothing. A degree doesn't mean it has hardly any value than what it had back in the day. Why? Because everybody has a degree. And everybody who's going to these schools, these so-called prestigious schools or nice schools, they ain't doing nothing but getting indoctrinated any damn way. They ain't doing nothing but getting indoctrinated any damn way. Hardly able, a lot of these cats got degrees but doing something that ain't got nothing to do with what you went to school for. You're wasting your degree. You're wasting your talent. Cats going to UC Berkeley or Stanford and you're majoring in art. You have to look at, when you graduate high school, when you're about to graduate and enter the adult world, you got to look at what it is that you want to do out of life. You can't, and that's what I feel what a lot of people did, especially my generation, millennials. When we all graduated high school, cats were just going to school just to go to school. And you would just major into any old damn thing instead of looking into what it is that you're majoring. Look at what you're majoring in. Look at how much does that job pay. If it don't pay with, to enough to fulfill your needs, then why are you doing it? Or let alone find out what it is your passion and learn how to monetize your passion. Right? If you want to go to school and you like art, you want to major in art, okay, well, fuck. How can I make a living out of art, out of doing something I love? Well, you know what? Let me take some business courses too, so I can kind of get some ideas on how I can properly manage and curate my art in galleries or whatever that I need to do to make sure that, my art is out there and people can see my art, see my work, and pay for it. I mean, come on now. Like, you can't sit there and just go to school and just get a bachelor's degree in something, and then it's like, oh, well, this job, everybody doing this job. Look at what's in demand. Everybody looking at doctors and nurses. Oh my God, doctors and nurses get paid so much. Man, okay, it's hella people that's... The reason why is because there's still a demand and a need in the healthcare field for doctors and nurses. But let's say everybody becomes a doctor and nurse and that gets filled up. Guess what? That's not nothing that's scarce anymore. Hella people are being doctors and nurses. Okay, now it's filled. They're not going to be paying the same amount that they're paying now. No, why? Because there's a lot of them. We have a lot. Why do you think they was paying crumbs back in the day in factories? Everybody was a factory worker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why. So these Gen Zers, y'all just going to college just to go. You're not looking into fully, okay, what it is that I want to do. You're not being strategic with your life. You're not saying, okay, this is my plan. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to school and do this. This is going to yield me the best result. These are results. These are jobs careers that I have identified will be the future. And if I position myself right and get into this and major in this field, then I will be in a position to make a decent salary. That's it. And then learn how to budget. Like I said, these hoes, y'all want to go out and do, I want to travel, I want to have a better work-life balance, I want to be able to go out and travel and do this and do that and da-da-da, and I shouldn't have to be working hard just for that. You can't have your cake and eat it too, and that's what Gen Zers are trying to do. They try to find, no, my mental health, I want mental health days, I want this, I want that, because I don't want to get burnt out, I don't want to get there. Then guess what? You're not going to get what you want out of life. Because a lot of y'all got shit just twisted up to where y'all think that everybody who's a millionaire and billionaire is out here just chilling on their yacht 24/7 and ain't doing nothing. Y'all think that cats out here is just rich and ain't worried about nothing. Granted, those that are retired and chilling, yeah. But you got to understand, there's a lot of first-generation millionaires and billionaires coming up into the world right now. Do y'all think that they just over here chilling? Do y'all think, like I said, they're first generation, so they didn't have no inheritance. They ain't had nothing to really work off of like that. They went and got it out the mud. They ain't take no mental health days. It wasn't no, oh, I'm going to go ahead and travel. I want to travel. Oh, yeah, you know what? I could be calling, you know, and more investors and pitching my business and pitching my ideas. But nah, I think today is, you know, today is money. I'm just going to do bare minimum shit. Just do bare minimum shit, hey. No, that's not how this works. Y'all got life messed up. It's not how this works. But let me just hear just a little bit more of what they got to say.
Quitting, and actually the amount of concepts circulating online right now is very significant. I want you to take a look at this video we sourced from TikTok introducing Bare Minimum Monday.
A bare minimum Monday in your late 20s. You think about how bad your Sunday scaries used to be when you had your corporate job. You remember the cognitive dissonance of having the job but being more miserable than ever before. You think about the day you quit, hoping self-employment was the answer. No more boss, no more stress, no more Sunday scaries, right? You were wrong. Your stress actually got worse because you didn't have a boss problem. You had a hustle culture problem. And you burned out again. So you began to dismantle your beliefs on productivity and remove yourself from hustle culture.
Danielle, there's been a real shift in the way we see and talk about mental health here. I'm aware of the risk that I run of sounding very old. When I entered the job market, there was this pressure of just hustling, of getting as many jobs and as much experience as you could possibly get. But now this hustle culture really is perceived as not being super healthy.
Yeah, I think at the core of it, when we hustle, we abandon taking care of our mental and physical health. And without our health, we have nothing. And when we prioritize just what makes us human and what we need in terms of rest and to refill our cup to approach our work with more energy, then it is a win-win for everybody. We take care of ourselves. Our employers have lower turnover. They have reduced healthcare costs. So I think when we reject this notion of hustle culture as our ultimate measure of worth in society, and we center quality of life as the metric that really makes us all successful, that's when the world will start to change and the workforce will start to change.
Gabrielle, do you agree?
I couldn't agree more with what Danielle is saying. And her and I have had a lot of conversations about what decentering work truly looks like. And I think when I talk about decentering work, especially this whole anti-work thing that I really own, people think I hate work or I'm demonizing work. And it couldn't be further from that. When we attach our sense of being, self-worth, happiness to work, like hustle culture expects us to, it leaves us vulnerable for suffering, because a job's a job. We can't control every part of it, right? That's just part of life.
You even make your dog work, if I'm not mistaken. So you're not anti-work. You're not anti-work. But you had a career in tech before making this transition. Why did that happen?
I was just thinking that too. I said, she probably was over here working in tech.
Is there something specific that happened to you that prompted you to shift the way you look at work?
Of course, it didn't even take 2 years in, honestly, which is super crazy to think about. I got my dream job, like we were talking about, parentheses, just because of the conversation that Danielle just brought up. And I was super proud. Everyone else around me was super proud. So I was like, I guess I should just keep doing this. And what it turned into was 50 to 60 hours of work a week, because what I very quickly.
So you got the job that you wanted, your dream job. And it turned out it was a job that you didn't expect. So, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure during the interview process, they told you what it was going to be. They put it all up there of what they expecting out of you. You signed up saying, yes, I can do this. I can put in these hours. But you got burnt out. And that is something that they say that is pretty much big in the tech field is, you know, you gonna get burnt out. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking into coding and stuff and learning new things, and you know, when it comes to like really, you know, thinking and using some brain power and solving, you know, code and stuff like that, it really does take, you know, some time. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot. But that's what you sign up for. That's the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you think these cats who built Google, built Tesla and all that stuff, do you think that they was just over here just burnt out? I mean, they probably was, but they kept that hustle going. Now look at them, they billionaires. They hard work paid off. You feel me?
Out was doing really good work just means more work if you're going to play the corporate ladder game. So I really took that to heart, and I looked at that and I wanted to ignore it because I felt like that was more beneficial for everyone around me if I ignored those feelings that I had and I just kept hustling. But I got a concussion very shortly after that decision. So the world was like, you're actually not working and you're going to figure this out in your room. So that's where a lot of the ethos, I guess that you could call it, that I have today, it comes from those moments of actually like being able to medically leave work and have these feelings away from work. So then I got my lazy girl job. This was in 2021. So moving from a dream job to a lazy girl job. Didn't have a cutesy marketing term for it yet, barely had a following. And that's where I really got to cultivate this other type of work habits where it's like, what does it look like if we stop looking at a promotion as a indicator for success and we start prioritizing other skills like work-life balance, upskilling in a different way from conservative education that we normally take.
That's Stockholm. See, that's what I'm saying. These hoes got life fucked up. So,
university, things like that.
If that's never gonna be a prerequisite, because if I'm promoting somebody who's gonna do the work. You shouldn't just like I said, just your sense of being here. You act like you just are entitled to all these promotions. Well, hey, at least I'm having a good work-life balance. You know, I'm having this, I'm doing this, I'm having bare minimum Mondays, and you think you're supposed to get promoted. Somebody's supposed to see that and say, oh, well, hey, you know, we're going to promote you. No, they're going to promote somebody who's going to do the work. They're going to promote somebody who is not going to sit here and complain and cry and be and moan. They're going to do the work. They're going to show their willingness to want to move up, to be a leader, to lead, and not cry and complain, and figure it out. You figure out your work-life balance. How can you figure out your work-life balance without taking away from the work? That's it. That's it. But that's enough of this. Oh man, it's just crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all really feel like the hustle culture, I guess, is dead? Does it need to go? Does it need to be changed? You know, what y'all think? Because I think a lot of people are just, I feel like social media does play a big role, especially TikTok. They see a lot of people that's just sitting around posting TikTok videos and they're killing it. Right? They ain't got to, but it's like, there's even work behind that. There's even work behind making YouTube videos. And that's the thing, a lot of people don't understand that. This is a lot of work making, because you got to make sure you do your thumbnails. You got to make sure you can, have some good thumbnails. If you're the type to want to edit your stuff, you got to edit. Especially if you're pushing out hella content, you're constantly going to be editing unless you're somebody who outsourced that. If you got the budget for it. But still, you got to constantly edit. You got to constantly think about what topics you're going to do, how you finna lay it out. Like, it's like a real business. So it's like even content creating, you're not even having no lazy moment. And if you do, then you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. But just with her, you created, she's getting rich off of telling you that it's okay to be lazy and not do nothing. But yet, I'm pretty sure she's not doing that because she's creating all this content. Oh no, y'all. Like I said, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, man. I really think this is just something, and y'all wonder why these cats is coming across this border, and they gonna be just outworking us. They gonna just outwork and outdo us, and then we gonna be sitting there mad. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, man, please like, subscribe, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Join the movement, man. Let's build this channel. Let's grow this thing, you know, because we finna do it. And yeah, like I said in the beginning, if y'all feeling the music, man, please stream the music. ViciousV, all digital platforms. I'm out on everything. You know what I'm saying? Support the music. Real Richmond 1, Real Richmond 2 out. Focus out. It's got a lot, man. It's got a lot out right now. What else? Yeah, we still got Empire Builders in the work as well. So just be on the lookout for that too. Would love for y'all to subscribe to that so we can go ahead and work on building that channel. So, you know, we still in the rollout phase of Empire Builders. You know what I'm saying? We still building that up. So we finna make it happen for y'all. And just a real quick announcement, man. My folks, they just released their movie. It's out on Tubi, Peacock, all the stuff. It's called Finders Keepers. Be on the lookout for that. That's my folks, my director, Raven Richardson out of Richmond. That's a movie that he worked on. He did the camera work on it. So make sure y'all check that out. Like I said, it's called Finders Keepers. It should be out there on Tubi. If y'all got Tubi, it should be on Peacock. The whole nine. I think it's coming soon on Netflix. I think they said that they in the works of putting it on Netflix too, but you know, they hitting all the easier outlets right now. Also, Real Richmond LLC. Make sure y'all hit realrichmondllc.com. Cop the merch. Support your boy. And yeah, guess that's it, man. So everyone have a blessed day. Everyone stay safe out there. Stay vigilant. Watch the goofies. Duck and dodge the goofies. Arm up, you know what I'm saying, strap up, you feel me, get your concealed permits, you know what I'm saying, hit the range, learn how to shoot the correct way, learn how to protect yourself, learn how to defend yourself, you know, because it's a crazy world. So just make sure y'all do all that, make sure y'all take care of yourselves out there, and just stop living life on autopilot, stop being lazy, hustle. Whatever it is that you want, you can get it. You just got to put in the work behind it. You know what I'm saying?